Damage report, May 26, 2020. The stock market rose 529 points today, bringing us to a total of 24,995 points. So that's nice. Here in Fayette County, we have 37 confirmed cases now. And here's an interesting fact. I was reading earlier an article. They compared the number of cases and deaths in Republican states compared to Democratic states. This virus, cases, and deaths are much worse in Democratic states compared to Republican states. Now, I wonder why that is. Could it be, possibly, because the Democratic states are ran by Democrats, and Democrats are fucking retarded. No Democrat has ever accomplished anything, at least not since I've been paying attention. And they're all fucking suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, so of course they're gonna have shitty results in the case of an emergency. And none of them seems to be thinking clearly. All they can seem to think is, how can I use this virus to hurt Trump politically? Go against Trump. In the Republican states, the governors have goddamn common sense because they're Republicans. Mike DeWine, say what you will about him. But thank God we have Mike DeWine instead of the governor of Michigan. That bitch is out of her goddamn fucking mind. If there's a hell, I hope she goes there. She's a horrible person. I am really proud to say, more and more, I am just proud to say I'm straight up Republican. Fuck these Democrats. Anything about them, I don't want to be associated with them in any way, shape, or form. They're evil. I mean, that's just the only way to describe them. They're just evil. 38.6 million people have filed for unemployment in the past 9 weeks. Areas in China are being locked down. Again, some say this is a second wave in China. Others are saying this is just a continuation of the first wave that never actually ended. It was just lies from China saying, oh, the first wave ended. You can't believe anything coming from the Chinese government. So I tend to lean in the direction that this isn't the second wave. This is just a continuation of the first wave that never actually ended to begin with. But yeah, so we have a lot of new cases showing up in China now. Areas are being locked down. In Beijing, I believe it was, a town of 11 million people, every single one of them are going to be tested for coronavirus now. You have crowds. Millions of people lined up to take these tests. Nobody's going to follow social distancing, because how could you follow social distancing in crowds of millions? You know what I'm saying? And these people doing the tests, I mean, they're wearing gloves, but they're not changing them in between people. I mean, this is just asking for more virus cases. And you know something, though? At this point, why are we still hiding from it? We're all going to end up with it at one point or another, it seems like. Just fuck it. I mean, you catch it. Studies are showing that people who catch it, they grow an immunity to it and don't get it again. Monkeys who have been infected with it, they don't get it a second time. Let's just get infected with it and get it over with. Get it done. And then we'll just be fucking over and we'll be fine. Some people will live, some people will die. But you know what? Some people live and die every single year from the common fucking flu. Alright. Life is for the living. Okay. This shutdown just makes no sense. The way we have just responded to this makes no sense. It's like the whole world said, well, this is what China did, so this is what we're going to do too. Shut the fuck down, everything. I don't understand why the whole world thought this was the correct response, but so, yeah. And I just feel horrible for these people in China having to live with this kind of government. Red, White, and Boom has been canceled. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I heard from one source that all fireworks have been canceled. Whatever. It would be so hypocritical of us to celebrate the 4th of July this year anyway, considering what we have been doing this entire year. How are we going to celebrate our freedoms with this going on? The lockdowns, the taking away of our rights, taking away of our freedoms. I mean, what would we be celebrating? We would be hypocrites if we celebrated it this year anyway. So you know what? I actually think it would be just appropriate. Fuck it. Cancel it. Do it. We'll try again next year. Different companies, there's a couple different vaccine companies that are getting really close to getting the vaccine. This one company, they had 40 different patients, and they tried their vaccine on 40 different people, and each person who they tested it on developed coronavirus COVID-19 antibodies. So they are immune. So this is it's showing promising results. And there's another one that's also showing some pretty promising results. So we really could have a vaccine by fall, the end of the year, like they've been saying. I won't be taking it, but it will be there. And then maybe everybody can just start calming the fuck down. Ohio State Fair has been canceled this year, predictably. I mean, who didn't see that coming? I would have been surprised if it hadn't been. Our local fair here in town, it's not been said one way or the other yet, but I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here and say that's probably going to be canceled as well. So, once again, 2020, the year that nothing happened.